2, 3. It's the Cudda Show. Do you see me? Now, for me personally, everyone has their ways of escaping from reality sometimes. You know what I mean? Mine is with weed. You know what I mean? And it's like, with me personally, I try to keep my mind at ease and at peacefulness. Try to just ease my mind right. So on this particular day, back in 2019, I was 19 years old at the time. I was working at Subway. And I went to the dispensary this day. And this is before I had to go to work at Subway. I got a 900 milligram tincture, which is pretty much just liquefied THC. 900 milligrams total. And I went to go to the bank to go get some money out for gas money and stuff and etc. And I just drank that whole motherfucking tincture like a savage. I was like, and they're just sitting there in the parking lot. I just remembered, oh fuck, I gotta fucking work at my job today. You know what I mean? Gotta work at fucking Subway to make fucking sandwiches and shit. You know what I mean? At the time, so that's what I had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean? This probably happened maybe earlier than 2019, but from what I remember, it's probably was for the story. We'll just say 2019. So I drove to work, all fine and dandy, and then really this thing started going crazy when it hit me. You know what I'm saying? Once that motherfucking 900 milligram edible tincture hit me, I was gone, man. I was gone. I was literally, for the rest of the shift, I was levitating. Felt like for the rest of my shift, man. I was working a whole 8 hours that day. I was levitating. I was so high. I was barely able to function. Fucking children and shit looking at me. Fucking looking at how red my eyes were at the time, right? How they were so red. And it was just so crazy. And my coworker was looking at me like I was a monster, dude. My eyes were bloodshot red. The whole shift. I was gone off the edible, man. It was just something else, man. I'm just like, fuck. And so I was just fucking beaming, man. Just making them sandwiches, man. I was able to do it all, you know what I mean? I was able to make the sandwiches and shit. But man, I was on that. I was in a spaceship, man. I was literally serving fucking people high as a kite, man. I just couldn't imagine, man. And so I made it through the shift, right? High as a fucking kite, And so I'm just like, fuck, how did I do it? You know what I mean? It was just, I wouldn't recommend taking 900 milligrams of THC before you go into work. You know what I mean? Unless you're a savage, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't recommend it, you know what I mean? Especially when you got, you know what I'm saying, there's children coming through. And they're looking, at how fucking, looking how bloodshot your eyes are, They're fucking looking at how bloodshot your eyes are, So it's like, fuck. It's crazy, So I fucking came in the next day And my coworker, man, Mexican lady, she's like, voice is all fucked up, but she was like, fucking like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know who you were. You weren't. The lady was like, you weren't you. You weren't you. I didn't know who you were. That wasn't you that day. Shit. I was high as fuck, bro. I was just going through shit. I was just fighting my own demons and shit that day, you know what I mean? Fucking. And it's crazy, that day I just stopped going to college. I was going to college at the time. Going to like NPC and shit and all that. So I was just dealing with all that bullshit. I just wanted to find a way to cope with it, you know? I was like, I went to school. I mean, I tried it. It was just not my thing, you know? So, but yeah, this is the Cudda Show, and I'm signing out.